Yep, yep.
Definitely keeping things on a little bit more positive side. I hope that, you know, with a new date, more of you guys can make it out to that event. But here we are, going into game one, Cloud versus Samus. Now, there are no strangers to each other, so I'm kind of curious. We ended up seeing Kola just pick Cloud out in game one. When Kola picks Cloud, I mean, he's very committed to just letting you know that he's okay and knows his spacing to back air. Down to up air, classics to smash 4. A little bit of tricky play right there. Teeter just able to avoid a lot of damage that was coming his way, but eats a blade beam to the face. Nope, the ledge pressure situation is going to be, you know, he ends up back air so fast that he really can't just sit there and just throw out back air after back air, and then when none of that ends up working, you can sit there, pause, shield, and just leave a lot. Back air just unfair, to be honest. Gonna be eating an up air here at 140. Teaser, just make a quick seal out of here. One of the definitely like next level things that we see from a lot of good players is just their ability to constantly outmaneuver people, not ever taking strong hits, sour hits, delayed hits that, you know, we're not really planning for, and just making everything last so much longer. I mean, able to rack up 87% on the extra credit, 90% now, or even taking an extra, you know, percent damage. I mean, it just goes that extra long way and frustrating people, making them make more desperate choices and stuff like that. Able to make that recovery. I didn't, you know, was a little bit doubtful that with Cloud's uppy without limit that he was going to make it. I figured that he was actually going to end up charging for the limit to get his uppy recovery, but nope. Being forced to expand it there, unfortunately. Teaser buckled down, and now he's actually holding the lead. A little bit backwards to what I ended up saying. Typically, you see people go down, and they end up throwing away some options, and then normally a little bit better about covering. But Kola, again, as I was mentioning a little bit earlier, I mean, 163, that's a very long time to live. And despite all of that, despite the percent differences, despite how well Teaser was climbing up, he actually was getting a little bit still ends up losing the stock first. Back at the dash attack and going for 37. Back air to roll right. And the up B gonna be sealing out the stock. Up throw. Forward air. Nope. Gonna be getting the back throw. 74. Definitely can see Teaser pull out something here, especially now that we're in the best of 5 scenario. Nope. We only have so much time on that limit, and that's why we're gonna end up seeing expand the blade beam. End up getting a little bit of exchange, catching him with the up air. I mean, that move was so much worse than Smash 4, I'm sure. Most of us know that. Coming in, slamming around. Let's see what Teaser managed to put together for his game 2. Starting off a little strong with his double up air, getting 43. not able to get the full extension on that forward air would definitely be in a much better spot. But you gotta take what you can. 66. A stronger presence coming from Teaser here. The tilt. He's definitely taking a more preferable exchange with Kola. For every hit he ends up getting basically returning it with an extra like 3 to 4%. But unfortunately, Kola just again taking the stock. Going for a jab 1 and jab 2 don't link in case we're not aware of that. So he was going for a jab 1 into a read forward air. Getting the down tilt. F smash going to be taking it. So now we're here at 2-2, but again, just very reminiscent of game 1. A little bit of squabbling. Teaser really just not wanting to give up more percent, not stock. Trying to pick safe options, but I think Kola is reading through those. Only so many safe options that you're limited to before you can end up saying that, you know, I know that you're going to go for this, you know, X safe option and just call it out. Kola here with all the, you know, benefit here. Going to be taking that with the up special. As Teaser, you know, has, you know, devised plans, I mean, so is Kola, the further adaptation of the matchup between them, ever expanding, but seemingly Kola just having the leg up here. Kola himself going for a, you know, 2 side Bs into what was hopefully a reset, basically, getting the upset, but again, Teaser just denying that. We've seen Kola do that option quite often, and I'm surprised that Teaser's not catching on to it. He's eating quite a few blade beams. Going for the down smash at ledge. And going to be taking him with him, basically doing a chromicide. With how bracket is over, you probably ask Greg if he set up another set. Alright. Gotcha. Here we are into game 3. Hopefully Caesar is going to be able to seal this out. Not seal it out, but amount some sort of comeback here. Always like to see a little bit back and forth. And while we haven't seen that in the games, it is a 2-0 set right now. And it's, you know, if this goes 3-0, whether this was game 5, it's always, you know, when it goes 3-0, it makes it seem like he ended up getting launched, but the reality of the situation is that Caesar's making smart options. He's making the plays that he needs to, but not in the ways he really, not able to seal him out, unfortunately. And here we ended up seeing a very strange SD from Kola. A little bit confused about what I ended up seeing there. But it is what it is, but hey, you know, I guess if you take those straight to the bank. This is one of the situations where I want to see Teaser abuse this as much as possible, make Kola uncomfortable. Don't always pick the safe options, because if you always consistently pick those options, obviously Kola is going to be getting those reads. And ouch, that was an option that we don't see Teaser do, but Kola is somehow ready for it. He just wanted to call out the, you know, aggressive get-up option and just slam him down for it. Again, that get on stage limit blade beam, making just so much work for him in this matchup. A soft shoulder bash, not going to be stealing out for much. And no, the sparking is not going to take anything there. Center stage is going to be living pretty healthy, and that is one of the things that Kola, you know, loves to do. Is he gets 2 side Bs, you do a panic option for whatever reason, you know, air dodge, jump, and he ends up trying to call out whatever your panic option is. Still not going to be able to seal it out. Going to be taking a little bit of a weak charge shot. Still able to make the recovery. Caesar able to seal this out. Now, we're in this situation almost entirely because Kola's earlier SD. You can't see Kola make some flashy plays where he ends up doing his upbeat shenanigans, taking him and doing a combo side with them. But you can still see Kola's solid game plan forever. Going for the back airs, not gonna be able to connect, but here we are sitting at, you know, limit in disadvantage. Trying to see what option that, you know, Caesar would panic option, but Caesar just holding strong, but the dash attack to try and seal out a little bit of the advantage state that they're in. Just not gonna be sealing it out, and unfortunately because he checked into shield, just up smash is just gonna be taking it. Kola's definitely getting a little bit more greedy with those side Bs. He's doing 1, 2, and just Caesar a little bit more ready for it, or he's not as ready for what Caesar's going to be doing, trying to call out the wrong option. Catching a meaty forward air. That was definitely where you wanted to see him seal it out, but hey, that grab into up throw is going to be end up sealing it out, seeing an extra game. Now, I'm sure Teaser's thinking it as well, but he really only got away with this because of that earlier SD. I want to see a little bit more come out from Teaser because he was on the verge of losing that, even though he was about 40-50. If he stopped that early, you know, are we going to see this wrap up in a game 3-1? Dash attack. Very familiar start from what we ended up seeing. Again, that limit is just giving him so much more mileage just because of how long it puts you in hit stun. Even though he's eating a charge shot for it, I mean, the biggest thing is it leaves you in disadvantage despite the fact that you're getting more damage off the charge shot that Teaser ends up throwing out. But some successful call-outs here. Knowing that he didn't have his air dodge, able to, with confidence, to take that option. F smash taking the roll into corner, but not hitting for as hard as Kola would like. Back throw, F tilt. Nope, gonna be getting checked by the limit blade beam. Down throw into forward air. Teaser is in the driver position here. That mileage again. Blade beam just covering so much. Up smash out of shield, gonna be working. Very rare option. That move can, you know, often just drop itself, unfortunately. The back air. Kola wanting to hold it a little bit more steady than he has in the past. You know, definitely doesn't want to take it to a game 5 where he may have ended some turning nerves. No matter how experienced you are in this scene, I mean, turning nerves are always a thing, especially when we're this far in the bracket. And the jab is going to be leading into up smash. We're definitely seeing Kola just hold it down more and more, able to rack up percent. Taking the wrong option, Teaser's up B actually pancaking right under the up tilt. The hit stun that forward air leaves you in, you just come slamming down with a giant Buster Sword. It is definitely one of the more meaty hits in this game that can lead into a lot of things. But it is very unsafe on shield. Going to be eating some damage from that. Losing his position in neutral. But just as quick as the rest of this match has been going, I mean, we ended up seeing a lot more squabbling going back and forth about who's actually in the advantage state. Ended up getting only skimmed by that, pairing one of the hits. It's either on turning stock. Here we are at ledge. This is going to be a very big decision here. Not able to really escape the ledge pressure that Kola, you know, he got off ledge, but really got back aired a bunch. Reading the jump. Platform drop into back air. Just going to be sealing it out. Kola moves on to Brands. We'll be moving on to the losers bracket in just a moment.